So Sam, following on your earlier review of Group B's performance of BFG, you wanted to set the record straight on a couple of things. What do you mean by that?
First of all, I wanted to apologise if you think I was overly critical and harsh. That was not my intention. My intention was to criticise and give constructive feedback to help improve your performance. That's what my intention was. Obviously, it may have seemed harsh and ruthless, but that was not my intention. For that, I apologise.
Okay, so if you were to give constructive feedback rather than do a review, what would you say?
I would definitely say put a lot more music on, cut some narration down, make sure all your actors have fair enough amounts of screen time so people don't hog screen time, and also improve the dream sequence, improve it, put some things that are more child friendly and more child appropriate, not teenage appropriate. That's something I would definitely say. Or make sure that when other people are playing other characters, make sure that it's clear that they are playing other characters, and make sure that it's not overly complicated for your childhood audience. That's what I would say.
Okay, and then obviously all we saw was part of a performance because it
Yeah,
ended
it
rather abruptly.
ended,
It
yeah.
would have been nice, you said, to get a view of what the final performance looked like to be able to compare the rehearsal to that.
Oh yeah, I would love to see the final product, because that was a rehearsal. That wasn't the final thing. From what I saw from the rehearsal, is it needed a lot of improvement. Yeah, that's true of every performance. Both Group B and A, B and A are both amazing, intelligent people. Obviously, no performance that we ever do first thing first is going to be perfect. We need to improve it. We need to tweak it. What was your honest thoughts and opinions?
Mine, I think one of the certainly would say that I would have found it confusing as an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, I understood it as an adult, but from what I know, what little I know about theatre conventions for children, then I would have said it could have done with a lot more music and be a little bit more upbeat
Yeah.
in those things. But you can see just from watching it that you've got a bunch of very talented performers there. And even if the ideas are great, were they entirely appropriate for the intended audience? But I mean, I would say that, you
What
know,
was your feelings and emotions during the performance itself?
well, I was a bit confused in a couple of places. I mean, I thought the dream sequence was a bit confusing when characters were switching between them.
So it lost you. You lost a little bit of interest in the dream sequence.
Yeah,
To
I
the
know.
fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But I mean, that again, I've got to bear in mind what we're watching is an early rehearsal
So,
rather than the
yeah.
final. And you said yourself about Group A's, your own performance, that you felt your rehearsal needed an awful lot of work, and you wouldn't be happy if you showed that to an audience at that early rehearsal stage.
No, because obviously, if we do a first draft and run with it, it's not going to go well. We have to keep improving and refining it. And on the day, it worked. It was brilliant. The children loved it, and it didn't happen just like that. All of us put blood, sweat, tears into those rehearsals, and that's what I would definitely say. It's like this. My previous review was not meant to harshly slam that group. It was to give them constructive feedback, and obviously I'm not going to lie to my fellow actor and tell them everything's perfect, everything's fine, because that would be dishonest of me. Maybe I was a little bit overly too emotional. Yes, I think I probably was. But I had to be honest. I'm not going to sit there on my ass and tell you everything's fine when it's not. And, you know, that's really dishonest thing to do. It's about, we are all working together to make beautiful arts on stage. And to do that, we have to take criticism, and we have to be honest with each other. If you don't like something, just say it. The teachers do. And the thing is, though, we're not going to have our teachers there for all of our lessons. Sometimes we have to do it by ourselves and take criticism. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you.